Chosen ones, what I'm about to tell you will completely shock you. If you're watching this right now, it's not a mistake. God brought you here because your life is about to change in a big way. Christ said it. It will only take one night, and you won't even recognize yourself. Yes, you heard me right. The things you've been hoping for, longing for, and waiting for are no longer far-off dreams. They're already coming true, and this is just the beginning. But here's the thing. This change is only for the 1% chosen. It's not for everyone. This isn't just a mental shift. It's a divine and spiritual rebirth that will elevate every part of your life, your looks, your strength, your finances, and your respect in the world. The universe is aligning all the elements to guide you towards your divine destiny, and they will align at a pace that will astound you. Stop the video for a second and do these 3 things. Press the like button. Please subscribe to help us get to 60,000 and leave a reply with the number 99. This number will send a strong message to the world which will make your change stronger. If you are truly chosen, you will watch this video through to the end. Your spirit already knows that this message is meant for you. However, keep in mind that this gift is not for the timid. Only those who are prepared will undergo this transformative night. If you can't accept this divine truth, you may not survive, but those who do will never be the same. Now let's get into it. There comes a moment in life when everything undergoes a transformation, and that moment is now. It's not just a subtle change, it's a transformation so deep that when they wake up, they won't recognize themselves. One night chosen by God will change everything about you. Your body will be full of energy and strength, and your soul will shine with power like never before. This night isn't just about a physical change, it's a spiritual awakening that will lift you above what you thought was possible. You've waited for this, and now God is answering your prayers with a change that will amaze everyone. Imagine waking up tomorrow and seeing a completely different person in the mirror. Your face looks younger, your posture is better, and you command attention just by being there. This isn't a temporary change, it's a lasting one. What you see, how you feel, and how people react to you will never be the same again. You've been through darkness, struggles, and hardships, but now God is giving you the strength to stand tall and face life with a renewed sense of power and purpose. The change won't stop at how other people see you. Your physical, mental, and spiritual strength will be strengthened. You'll feel like you've awakened with a new sense of purpose. You'll be unstoppable. It's not just about your appearance, it's about deeply understanding your chosen status. You don't understand God's plan for you yet, but the night will clarify. You've been waiting years for your breakthrough. You've prayed for a change, asked for a sign, and maintained your faith even when things didn't seem promising. And now it's finally here. When you wake up tomorrow, you'll be in a world that seems strange but feels very familiar. It's the world you've dreamed of, and now it's yours after all you've been through. As you undergo your transformation, the beauty of your transformation will emerge. Where you once felt ignored or overlooked, people will suddenly be drawn to you. Your presence commands attention not because you are trying to get it, but because you now embody something powerful and magnetic. It's an amazing change that will leave you and others wondering how it happened so quickly. This transformation isn't just about how you look, it's also about how you feel inside. You'll wake up with a sense of inner peace, clarity on your purpose, and an undeniable strength that gives you the power to handle any challenges that come your way. This is the life you've always envisioned. Once seemingly unattainable, it now feels like a seamless progression of your inherent essence. The arrival of your future is truly extraordinary. Your road hasn't been easy. You've had to deal with a lot of problems. having money problems. There were times when you didn't know if you'd ever make it through the storm, but you held on to hope and trusted in God's plan, even when it seemed like nothing was changing. With the day of reckoning, you can see that your hardships were worth it. They made you strong. God is about to bless you in every area of your life because you persevered through the hardships that shaped you and strengthened your faith. Once God decides to bless you, there's no stopping it. Your prayerful change is the fulfillment of your deepest dreams and the reward for your unwavering faith. Your life is about to show what can happen when you trust in divine timing. It feels like the universe has conspired to bring you success, peace, and fulfillment you never thought possible. The hard times you went through were like seeds that are now growing into a life full of joy, abundance, and divine favors that you could never have imagined. Let this be the start of your story of change. In God's chosen night, you'll change inside and be noticed. Suddenly, you radiate power, wisdom, and grace. It will magnetically attract your energy, and people who ignored you will now listen, ask for advice, and respect you. You will now see what was previously unseen. This isn't about getting attention, it's about naturally drawing in the right people who connect with your newfound strength. Your influence will grow in ways you never thought possible. People who admire you, want to be around you, and want to learn from you will come to you. Everyone around you will notice the change. Those who doubted you will be shocked by how much you've changed. Those who ignored you before will be amazed by the person you've become. Your presence will draw attention, and the power of your transformation will leave them speechless. The suddenness of this change will be impossible to ignore. There's a power in the way God changes His chosen ones. This change isn't just mental or spiritual, it's also physical. When you wake up, your body will feel stronger, healthier, and more alive. Your skin will glow with youth, your muscles will feel toned, and your energy will soar. The change in your body clearly indicates that God has chosen to rejuvenate you from within. You've spent a lot of time worrying about your health, looks, and strength, but now you won't have to. God is renewing you by giving you vitality and returning your body to its best state. You'll feel like you've turned back the hands of time on aging. The tiredness that used to slow you down will be replaced by a newfound energy that drives you forward into the future. Start a new life. It's not just about how you look. This transformation will give you the freedom to live a fuller life, unrestricted by your body's limitations. Your body will now reflect the strength and power that lie within you. You'll not only look younger, you'll feel younger, and you'll embrace life with renewed vigor and enthusiasm. For a long time, you've been struggling with money, feeling stuck in a cycle of debt and lack of resources. This transformation goes beyond physical strength or appearance. It's a complete change in your financial situation. One night, everything will change. Closed doors will open wide, creating opportunities where none previously existed. Money starts flowing easily, and the abundance you dreamed of will now be yours. The money problems that you were having will be replaced with wealth and success. God's timing is perfect, and He knows exactly when you need this blessing. The wealth you've been waiting for is on its way, and it will come suddenly, almost as if the universe is conspiring to bring you what you deserve. This is not just a change of luck, this is divine intervention. As your financial situation changes, you'll feel a sense of relief and gratitude. No longer will you worry about how to pay bills or where your next meal will come from. You'll be able to live with abundance, not scarcity, and you'll have the freedom to help others along the way. This is God's promise of prosperity coming to fruition in your life. God operates independently, and His timing is consistently impeccable. There's a divine moment when everything shifts, and that moment is now. God has chosen this night to bring about a transformation that will change your life forever. You've waited, prayed, and hoped for a breakthrough. Now it's happening. All it takes is one night for everything to shift. When God decides to move, there's no stopping it. Years of building up will suddenly come to an end. The problems, the weight, the confusion, they all go away in that one moment of divine intervention. Tonight is the night you change, the night you become something new. God is repaying your faith, patience, and trust in ways you never imagined possible. Get ready, because tonight is the night that will change everything. One moment, one change, and your life will never be the same again. You are one of the chosen few, the 1% who have stayed true no matter what. However, you kept God's word when others gave up or doubted, and now God has chosen you for something amazing. This night is only for true believers, people who have been through challenging times without giving up their faith. You have been alone in the wilderness, laughed at, and lived through a lot. You've been through a lot of financial trouble but have stayed strong. God sees your heart and knows your journey. As you step into this divine transformation, you'll see the promises He made to you come true. This night is for those who have walked a hard path and persevered when the world seemed against them. This transformation will not only change your life, it will also be a testimony of God's power. Those who doubted your faith will soon see the glory of God in your life. You are a living example of what happens when someone stays true to their calling, no matter what. Everything will change. The promises you've held on to of a better future full of peace and prosperity are coming true right in front of your eyes. You may have waited for years, feeling like the promise was too far away, but now in this holy moment, God is making all of your hopes come true. It's not just a small change. Your whole life will be changed because of God's divine intervention. This is your moment. Now is the time to start a new chapter in your life where God will reward you for everything you've endured. God has promised you a new life full of gifts, and tonight is the start of that life. Sometimes we wonder why things take so long, but when God decides that your time has come, nothing can stop you from changing. When you understand God's full plan for your life, all the problems, delays, and failures will suddenly make sense. When God speaks, things shift, and your entire world can transform in a moment. The power of divine timing is based on God's perfect plan for your life, not how we understand time or what others expect. Your life suddenly embarks on a new journey brimming with blessings, growth, and opportunities beyond your imagination. You've been through a lot, but when God decides to make everything clear, all the pain, confusion, and uncertainty will go away in the light of His divine transformation. Tonight is the start of something beautiful, and it will show the world that God's plan for you was always bigger than you thought. Sometimes people laughed at your dreams, faith, and efforts because they couldn't see what God had planned for you, and maybe neither could you. But tonight, everything will change, and those people who doubted you will be shocked by how much your life has changed. They will see the power of God at work in your life, and they'll have no choice but to recognize the miraculous shift. Whereas they ignored or laughed at you before, you'll now command respect and admiration. It will be humbling for those who once looked down on you, and it will be a powerful reminder that God always knows what's best. As they watch the divine change happen, they will go from not believing to being amazed. Your newfound strength, power, and grace will transform the world, making the seemingly impossible possible. God does not make promises lightly. He reserves His greatest rewards for those who have remained faithful through every challenge. You, the 1% who have trusted Him despite mockery, have endured a great deal. Tonight, will be the culmination of your faith. You have been through the hardest times, but you will also be the ones who receive the greatest blessings. This change isn't just for you, it's to show the world what happens when someone stays true to their faith through hard times. It's to show that God blesses those who do that. Those who really want to find Him will see how powerful, unwavering faith can be when they see how you've changed. You are the chosen ones, and your prize will show that God is faithful. You may have felt like you were ignored, but now God is lifting you up. People will see you in a whole new way, and you'll walk with the confidence of someone who knows they were truly picked by God. Your journey has not been easy. You have had some challenging times. Although you've been hurt, betrayed, and disappointed by people you trusted, and even when things looked hopeless, you've stayed true to God. Now, He's going to reward your faith with a change that will make everything you've been through worth it. The betrayal you went through wasn't the end of your story, it was just the beginning. Every hard time has made you stronger, and every painful moment has prepared you for what's to come. Now you're about to enter a life full of blessings that far outweigh the pain of the past. God is making your hardships into victories, and the change will prove His faithfulness. You now know that faith isn't about avoiding the storm, it's about standing strong in it, knowing that God will get you through it. This divine transformation is proof that God always has a plan, even when it seems impossible. As the night of your transformation approaches, you may feel the first signs of change. It could be a pressure on your heart or a sudden wave of energy that washes over you. You might even feel temporarily paralyzed while your body adjusts to the power God is about to give you. These first signs are just the start of a powerful shift. Believe that what you're feeling is the start of something amazing. It's like the very fabric of your being is being rewoven into something stronger and more powerful. This isn't just a dream, it's a divine process happening inside you. You may even feel blind or lost for a moment, but know that it's part of the change. When you wake up, everything will be different. You'll be in a new reality that is full of power, purpose, and divine favor. The first signs are just the beginning of the most extraordinary transformation of your life. For so long you've wondered when your moment would come. You've been waiting for a sign, for a breakthrough, for a moment that would change everything, and now that moment is here. The night you've been waiting for is upon you, and God is about to transform your life in ways you couldn't have imagined. This is the divine moment you've prayed for. It's the moment that will change your future, your finances, your relationships, and your entire life. When you wake up, you will see the world differently, and the world will see you differently too. You are stepping into your destiny, and the transformation will be nothing short of miraculous. Your waiting is over. God has heard your prayers, and now the time has come for your life to change forever. The divine moment is here, and it will be the beginning of a new, prosperous, and powerful chapter in your life. For so long, they laughed at you, questioning your journey and mocking your faith. They couldn't understand why you believed in a future that seemed impossible when you faced hardships and financial struggles. They turned their backs on you, assuming that your efforts would never amount to anything. But now, everything is changing. God has decided that your time to shine has arrived in the span of one night. Everything about you will transform, your appearance will shift, your financial situation will flourish, and your strength will soar. The very people who once doubted you, mocked you, or even tried to bring you down will be left in awe. They won't know how to react as they witness the miraculous shift that has taken place in your life. You are no longer the person they ridiculed. You are now someone who carries divine favor. The change isn't just physical, it's also mental, emotional, and financial. Because of God's blessing, people who once disregarded you will now respect you. Your detractors will have to admit that you've changed, which is good for them. The intention was to shock and awaken those who lacked faith. Your journey of faith will become a living testimony that no matter how dark the road, God's light will always find a way to shine through. After this night, your whole world will change. Your former detractors will now respect you in your professional and social circles. You will suddenly have a lot of respect, and people will look to you for advice. Your transformation will manifest not only in your physical appearance, but also in your inner strength. The money problems you used to have will no longer define you. Instead, you'll experience breakthroughs in your finances and a new flow of abundance that will change your life forever. Your once distant dreams of wealth and prosperity will now be within reach, and you'll be in the position you've always deserved, surrounded by opportunities and resources that seemed impossible just days ago. Your appearance will become a reflection of your newfound power. Where you used to feel invisible, people will now treat you with a new level of respect, admiration, and even affection wherever you go. Your journey hasn't been easy, but this transformation is God's way of rewarding your faith, strength, and perseverance. Before this divine moment, you will not be the same person. When the world wakes up, they will see someone who is sure of themselves, strong, and full of divine favors. Those who once mocked your journey will finally realize that your faith was unwavering. As the divine night approaches, you will feel a strange pressure in your heart, a heavy but reassuring feeling, as if your whole body is getting ready for something monumental. You may even feel a little paralyzed or disoriented, as if your body is adjusting to a powerful change that is about to happen. Remember that these feelings are just the first signs of change in the moments before the shift. If you feel like you can't see anything, it's because your eyes are getting ready to see the world in a new way. This strange feeling will feel like a dream or something surreal, but it's actually the first step of your divine transformation. The discomfort is part of breaking down the barriers that were holding you back. It's important to know that these sensations are part of God's divine plan. This isn't just a physical change, it's a deep spiritual renewal. Your soul and body are preparing to become the person God always wanted you to be. When you wake up in the morning, the pressure will be gone and everything will be different. You will step into a reality where abundance, respect, and divine favor are the new normal. God's promises are not universally applicable, they are specific to certain individuals. Loyal. With the 1% who have kept trusting Him through hardship, betrayal, and ridicule. While others have given up, you have stayed strong. This night isn't for everyone, but it's for those of you who have endured the testing your faith and have come out. Your reward is this divine change that makes you victorious. You've been through fire, but now you're entering a season of blessings that will be even better than you thought possible. This night isn't just a coincidence, it's the result of years of faith, perseverance, and patience. You've waited for this moment, which will start a new chapter in your life. Your transformation will shock those who doubted you, laughed at your struggles, and whispered about them behind your back. They won't recognize the person you've become, and they'll have trouble understanding how you went from having nothing to having everything, but you will know that this is a reward for your unwavering faith. You are one of the 1% chosen for this change, and it's a gift that only the truly faithful will receive. The world may not understand, but God's favor is yours, and that's all that matters. In the next few days, you will see a change that is beyond anything you could have imagined. Things that seemed impossible for you will become possible. Your money problems will go away, and the problems that used to weigh you down will become distant memories. You will receive abundantly the respect you've longed for in your community, marking a divine shift. a movement of God's power that will shock everyone around you. Those who once ignored your struggles will now be amazed at your strength and resilience. They will wonder how you made it through, and when they see your transformation, they'll realize that it was only by the grace of God that you are where you are today. Your transformation will extend beyond material wealth. It will be seen in your aura, your confidence, and your presence. You will begin to draw people to you, not just for your wealth, but for the light that now radiates from within you. They will listen to your words more carefully, take your advice seriously, and treat you with the respect you deserve. The shock and of your transformation will be felt far and wide. People will look at you in disbelief, but you will know that this is the result of your faithfulness to God. You were chosen for this, and now the world will see His glory through you as the night unfolds. You will begin to see glimpses of the transformation taking place. You might feel a sense of peace wash over you, or you may experience sudden moments of clarity, as if the fog in your life is lifting. Your eyes may open to see opportunities, relationships, and blessings that were always there, but were hidden from you until now. Revelation is not just about material gain, it's about spiritual awakening. God is revealing to you the truth of who you are and what you are meant to do. Your heart will swell with a newfound sense of purpose, and your mind will be filled with divine wisdom that guides you toward your destiny. As you witness the changes in your life, you will also begin to see how the world around you shifts. People will start to treat you with a new level of respect. Your transformation will be like a beacon, drawing others to you and showing them the power of faith in God. Your story will become a living testimony that will inspire others to trust in God's timing and His ability to work miracles. The world will look different to you when you wake up in the morning. Your life will no longer be defined by struggles, but by God's grace. The night of revelation will mark the start of a new chapter, full of blessings and opportunities that will continue to unfold. The skeptics and critics who have been around you will be shocked when they see how much you've changed. They didn't understand your faith, your perseverance, or how much you trusted God. They laughed at your dreams, ignored your struggles, and missed your potential. But now, God's timing is perfect, and their disbelief will turn to amazement. In one night, your life will change in ways they could never have imagined. Your physical appearance will shine with the glow of God's favor. Your finances will go from being tight to having plenty. Your long-awaited respect will come. Those who doubted you will admit God has blessed you. Critics who thought they knew your future will now realize they were wrong. They will need to examine you with a fresh perspective, questioning how you achieved such a significant transformation. You will become living proof of God's power to change lives in ways that the world can't understand. This change is happening because it is God's timing. Critics may try to explain it away, but you will know the truth. God has raised you up, and His favor is undeniable, not only for you, but for everyone who has seen your journey. This change is for you. People who laughed at your problems, questioned your faith, and asked you why you did what you did, will now see the power of God at work in your life. Your rise will be living proof that God rewards those who are faithful. As you start your new life, you will become a beacon of hope for others. Your story will inspire those who are still struggling and waiting for their breakthrough. Regardless of the weight or the road, you will show them that God always delivers for those who trust Him. Everyone will see that your change wasn't due to your own strength or effort, but to God's divine intervention. You will attract people who will listen to you, seek your advice, and treat you with unparalleled respect. Your rise will not only change your life, but also the lives of those around you. Your faith is your testimony, and the world will see God's miracles in your life. You are living proof that with God, anything is possible.